What up, YouTube? What up, Trash Pandas? I hope everyone's having a great day. Today, we will be working on our face tracking. I just moved my desk around and I moved my face tracking camera around, which I do use the iPhone 13 Pro and I do use VBridger, but this will work for anybody if you're using VBridger or not. This will need to be done. Every time you move it, the camera's at a different angle. So it needs to know where it needs to look. It needs to know how to react when you're moving. So let's go through this. This is really important. I think every VTuber needs really good face tracking, body movements here, because if not, your eye might be closed like this, or maybe your mouth is walking like I don't know. It might be doing some weird stuff, or if you're like jumping up and down, it might only be doing this instead of like full motion. Like your rigger has set you some full motion, so might as well use it to its full potential. So you can go here. We're gonna go to the little model settings and we're gonna scroll on down. All right. So most of mine will be pretty close to what it needs to be because I didn't move the angle very far. But let me show you guys what's up. These are your parameters here. This is max parameter. This is like the wall, right? We're looking, boom. This is as far as it can go. Your movements can't go past these. Like that's the wall. That's your wall. This number here is how much you're turning. This is telling it when you hit this, this will turn it on max. That makes sense. So if I turn 30, positive 30, it's going to go that far. Boom. Hitting the wall, see? If I turn the other way. Sorry, I'm trying to see here. If I turn the other way, that's as far as I got to turn for it to hit this. If I'm in the middle, it should stay towards the middle. Sometimes if your parameters are off, you might be stuck with your head up, but that's because these numbers are weird. You need to check, or whatever. Maybe it's just stuck to the side. Probably because these numbers are wonky. So all you gotta do is look one way or the other. For X, I look as far as my monitors go because I'm not gonna be turning my body 360, so we don't need it to be. It can't go past 30 because this is our max is 30. It's not gonna go past 30. So I'm gonna look at the edge of my monitor because I don't need to be turning my face farther than that, really, or I will never be turning my face farther than that when I'm streaming. So 30 and 30, that's good. If I am looking to the left, I'm only looking to the edge of my monitor because I don't need to be looking past that. I don't know when I will ever be looking past that, so sometimes you need to reset it. If it's just kind of like weird, look back straight, wait for a couple seconds, and look back. See, this is hitting about a 29.99. So 29 is good. So once I hit 29, it's looking fully over to the side. If you can see right here, it's fully hitting this number. Look in here. Now it's at a negative 30. Look forward. Look back. I'm leaving it at a 29. So once it hits negative 29, I am looking fully to the left here. So that looks good. Let me move this over again so I can see what I'm doing. Face Y is looking up and down. I look up towards the edge of my monitor because I'm not going to need to be looking at my roof. I mean, you can set it like that, but I don't. I mean, are you looking at your roof very often? I don't really know. So look at the top of your monitor a little bit, and you're going to see what that number is. This one's easy because you can kind of just look down. Oops, hold on. Let me sit straight. Sitting straight. Looking up. It's like at a 20. I'm going to put it at a 27. 26 is a little bit low. Oops. Staying towards the middle, which is about, it should be 0, but up. Looking down towards my mouse pad here. 23 is not bad. It's sitting at about 23. That's pretty good. So just remember, these numbers will be different for you. Look at these numbers too. This is where it's sitting. Now it's sitting a tad bit high. So I could change this number here. Turn to 20 and see. Still showing my head up a little bit far. Let me look back up. You're just gonna have to mess with these until you get to where you like it and it moves the way you want it to. Now, if I went a little bit higher like I just did, it's gonna hit it a little bit faster. That's pretty good. Remember, you can't go past these numbers. These numbers are the max. Z is the same, sideways. Straight. All right, so you're just gonna keep going through these and changing them all up. When it comes to your eyes, left is right, IRL. So this will be my right eye. Some of these names might be different depending on your rigger and what they named them, but these kind of are usually set up automatically, so don't worry about any of this stuff. Eye open, so you're gonna close your right eye. 0. It's good. Now I have really small eyelids, so if I open it really big, it will do maximum, like the really big eyeball at 0.98. I probably could make it a little bit lower. All right. Closing. Opening. Wide. Now, I would suggest not over-exaggerating, or else you're going to have to over-exaggerate to make that work every time. I'll go through the mouth here in a little bit, and you'll see what I mean by that. Let's check our left eye. Our right is our left. Closing. Opening. I'm going to also put this at a 95. Closing. Okay. Pretty good. Let me go to... Oh, you know what? On your eyeballs, X and Y, do the same thing with eyes. Look at the edge of your monitor. The farthest part of your monitor. You can even look past just a little bit. Mine is at a... Look it forward again. Try to keep my head straight, sorry. It's hitting a 0.1, huh? Ha! Kind of hard to do that when you're trying to look. It's good to have like OBS or something open so you can see, or move vtube Studio over so you can see it with your eyes when you're looking. This is actually hitting like a 95. I'm gonna put it at 96. And let me look on the other side. Looking towards the edge of my other monitor, which is hitting about an 80. Remember, every time you change these numbers, sometimes they get a little funky. You'll have to double check. Okay. Now, when it comes to Y, I will grab an iPad or another phone or screen record or something so you can look up, look at the number, and look down. Record that, and then put those numbers in for Y, because you cannot look at it and look up at the same time. Eyebrows, just move them up and down, figure that out. What numbers work for you? Now, when it comes to mouth open, this is what I was talking about. Let me set this back to 1. I have a small mouth, so let me go forward a little bit. When my mouth is closed, it should be 0. Perfect. Now, if I open my mouth, you see how my mouth is not opening very far? That's because I have a small mouth, IRL. And so I'm barely opening it halfway. A little bit halfway. Now, if I open it huge, now it hits the full thing. But that hurts my face. And I'm never going to be opening my mouth that big on stream ever. So, I just open it as big as I can, but where it doesn't hurt my face. Just like a naturally wide mouth. So I got a 0.99. I'm gonna put it at 0.98. So now that I set that, see, now it's hitting up towards the top. Oops, you can't see that very good. It's hitting towards the top easier. Oh my god. Now my mouth opens nice and wide. Let me do that again so you guys can see. This is at 1, which is a standard. My mouth is not opening very wide because I have a small mouth. 0.98. Now my mouth is opening up bigger, and I am not changing how big I'm opening my mouth IRL. So now my mouth is opening big. Perfect. Same thing applies to everything else. Body rotation. I am not turning all the way over. I'm not an owl, and I will never be turning all the way looking at my back, and I'm not going to be turning completely to my side. So I'm going to go as far as usually a little bit past, like as if I'm turning towards my monitors. Turn towards my monitor. Turn towards my monitor. And then I change those. With whoops. Z is side to side. Y is up. And down. Up. Down. So I'll let it kind of reset. Down. Should be like a -2. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up, down, up, down. That looks pretty good. So yeah, just go through these, set them to go with your face, and your tracking will be great. These will all be about the same. So like if it's a 1 and a 0, this should be set to like probably a 1 and a 0. You're just gonna need to go through these and fix it to your face. Look, my cheek puff is at a 0.2, even though when I'm not doing it, it's a 0, right? But when I'm talking, sometimes I guess I poof my cheeks when I talk, or I don't really know. So I have it up to a 0.2, so it does not turn on until it gets past that point. You can see that it jumps up to a 0 every or a 4, a 0.04 sometimes. I don't know if it's just because I have chunky cheeks, I don't really know. So if I poof up my cheeks, I don't know why my mouth's doing that. I'm gonna have to, it's doing some weird thing. They're doing that to my mouth. I'm gonna turn this to 0.80, I think. Maybe not more. Unsure why it's doing that to my mouth, my teeth. One of my settings got jacked up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess around with this for a while here. Yeah, my teeth is doing that weird thing. I shouldn't be doing that. That's because one of my other settings is messed up. Probably my fucker face. So you'll have to just mess around with these, get it to work for you. And like I said, every time you move your camera around, it's good to go through these and double check. Right. Well, I'm gonna mess with some of these and try to fix my cheek puff because it's messed up now. Oh my god. It's because my head was tilted upwards. I must have put it too high up on the Y. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I fixed it. But yeah, you'll have to keep going through these, set each one to your face and your rig. Like I said, your rigger sets everything and it's ready to be moving and it's ready to make you look like you're an actual anime girl on the screen, you know what I mean? You don't want to be just like barely moving, kind of stiff. Hello, welcome, everybody. You want to be sure you're moving all the time and make sure that you have the best range of motion possible set for your face, your body, and your tracking. So, I hope that helps somebody. And if you guys have questions or anything like that, please put them down below. Be sure to like it. Be sure to comment. Be sure to sub up, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, if you need anything, let me know. I hope this helped you guys. Because it is a tad bit confusing, I know. But you'll get used to it. And I wish you guys all lots of luck out there in the content creating world. If you need me, you know where I'm at. Alright. Not sure what I just did, like you guys. Bye everybody!